Hello friends, you are welcome back to my channel. My name is Josy. If you are new here, you are welcome. Thanks for being part of my friends. Today I'm going to talk about my budget in April. This month is kind of experimenting for us, for me not working a lot, and my husband is the only one working fully, and it's been a change for us. We're already in the middle of the month and realize that we are spending, but meanwhile I don't have my income. My husband only have one income. We kind of live on one income before. We were living on my income and keeping my husband. But the problem is that for my husband's income, he has a lot of stuff to do. So at the end of the month, he just have a little amount because we put most of the money into our retirement, investment and stuff. So there's kind of a little left. So now that I don't have my income and it's only his income, it's kind of a stretch for us. So I'm trying to organize myself from now to the end of the month to see how we're going to live on that income. It means that we might have to stop some of our investment. We might have to stop some of our retirement, which right now I'm not really contributing to my retirement because of all this transition. I do get a little amount if I work as needed, PRN, but it's not a lot at all. But that's okay. We already know that this stuff will coming up. So today I'm going to write down all the important bills out to see how much we need to pay for those important bills, and I can have an idea how our budget is going to look in April. So I'm trying to organize my April budget. So if you haven't thought about your April budget, this is a reminder for you. So let's go ahead and set my monthly budget out. How it's going to be, why we are living on one income as a family of 10. This month I've been tracking all the expenses. Any bill going out, I've been tracking it. So I know when bills are coming, which bills are due, what are the most important things. And Dave Ramsey will tell you the 4 words is the most important thing. So I'm going to write them down according to my 4 words, what is important, what is really important. Then what we talk about is that what little money I get will go into savings challenges, sinking fund, my little daily expenses that I put in my wallet. But this is the most important thing for us right now. So let's go ahead and start. I hope everybody is doing very well, and I'm super excited to share this journey with you guys, how it's going to be. It means that I'm going to budget a lot in this coming month. My expenses, my husband's money coming in every 2 weeks, mine coming in every 2 weeks, and we get paid opposite weeks. So every week we kind of get a little amount in our account, and I have to really be careful how I'm managing this amount. Yeah, it's been like a kind of an eye-opening for us, but we knew, like I said, we already have emergency fund, but we are trying not to go into that emergency fund because we don't know what is going to happen for the next 3 or 4 or 6 months. Yeah, because I don't think I'm going back to my work life full time right now because of all the things that we are doing. So let's go ahead and I will list. So for my husband income, after we take some money out, like I said, and money is kind of straight a little bit. We use the money for a lot of stuff. What is left for us to budget is what I'm going to write here. But I don't really know the amount, like exactly the amount we are going to budget. But I know the bills that they are most important in April. So I'm going to write them down, do the calculation, and I can figure out how we're going to go about it. And I know the days that they are coming due as well, especially our bills. I know they are coming up. When it comes to my sinking fund, my savings challenge, all those ones are going to be taken care of from my income that I get paid every 2 weeks if I'm able to work as needed, which I don't know. For this month alone, I think I've worked for like only 14 hours. I used to work 80 hours, even 100 hours within 2 weeks, but it slashed down to be like 14 hours. The next week or two, I don't know how many hours I'm gonna work. So let's get started. If you are new here, I do budgeting, staff in savings challenges. We just finished a savings challenge, and by the way, I'm putting that savings challenge towards my student loan. I can't wait. Like, if I didn't have my student loan, I don't know. My student loan is part of this budget. Like, if I didn't have my student loan, I know we will be way ahead of these things that we are doing, that I don't have a full-time job right now. Yeah, I know. So let's go ahead and write them down and the date. My first one is going to be my mortgage, because we have to have a place to sleep. So I'm going to do kind of like my 4 walls, which is most important, like I said. And that one is $2,400 and is due on the 6th of every month. My next one is food. Yes, we need to eat. We budget $1,000 for food. We are a family of 10, and that one is mostly on the 1st. Like I said, my 4 walls are very important. So I have food, I have mortgage where we're going to sleep. Now we have to do our gas. We have 2 cars. So we are budgeting $200 for gas, because we need gas to go to wherever we want to go, to take the kids to school. Like, we need it. And that one, we are thinking at the beginning of the month, we have to make sure the car is filled up. Then in the middle of the month, the car is also filled up. And my dear husband has been doing very well about that. Anytime he see the gas going low, he makes sure he fill it, because we really need it. Then after I'm done with this one, so we have shelter, food, gas, and what else will Dave Ramsey say you need? Then our next one will be our car insurance, because if we don't pay and something happened, we will be in a big trouble. Our car insurance is about $168. I was able to make sure it goes down, because I shop around this time, because I know what was coming. And that one is due on the 28th of every month. That's one thing. Another one that I want to talk about is our phone bill. We need our phones. So that one is $160 as well. We have about 5 phones on one line, and that one is $160. That one is usually due on the 19th. The next one is very important. It's our electricity bill. Yes, if you don't pay and they cut the line, my husband can't get internet to work. He works from home, so we need that. And that one, we budget, like, we are going to budget for that one like $160. They kind of increase the price a little bit, and that one is mostly due on the 12th. It's the same for our home gas. Is this time around we are budgeting $410, and it's also due on the 12th. That's the same as the electricity bill. Then after I'm done with all this, I want to go to my internet. We need internet in the house. That one is very important. That's what my husband used to work with. So we have to make sure we always have internet in the house. And that one is $120 every month, and it's mostly due on the 10th. As we have internet, we have food, we have mortgage, gas, car insurance, phone bill, electricity, home gas, I think, and we have our phone bill. I think my next one that I want to put as a priority is our Apple one. Is the one that I use like a storage for my videos and stuff. We also have Apple Music on there, which my husband and I, we love listening to music, so I love my Apple one. We also have storage there for our phones and stuff, and we love it. That one is mostly $40 a month, and it's mostly due on the 4th. So the way I'm listing it, I'm not listing it by the way they are due. I'm listing it by how important they are, because we have to do the important stuff. I know my mortgage, we cannot do nothing. We have to pay. It's really even important more than the food that we are going to eat, because I know when I pay them, I know when we pay the mortgage, the food will by all means get food to eat. My house, you don't forgo food. Let's say we don't even have $1,000 to buy food this month, next month, or any day, we're still going to eat. I know if I call people right now and be like, this month we didn't have money to buy food, people will bring me food. But a place to sleep with 10 people, we cannot get that. So my mortgage is very important to us. So after we do all this important stuff, I really want to pay off my student loan. So that one comes next. The reason why the student loan is not really on top of the list is that it's already been not deferred. It's already on forbearance. I can decide not to pay. So if I don't have money to pay, that's okay. But you guys know me already. If you've been following me, you know that your girl is paying the student loan. And I can't wait to show you guys how much I'm paying this month. Super excited. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm going to do a video about it. So while we pay my student loan, the next one we also want to put on the list is paying ourselves. For the two of us, we need a little money to put in our wallet just in case. And we are doing $100 for the two of us. And that one normally we'll give it to ourselves on the 1st. So after all this stuff, these things are getting paid. If we have money, we pay ourselves, which is $100. So we give each person $50 each. Then while all these things are done, now we come to subscriptions. So I would say that I'll leave a space and show you guys, like we have other subscriptions that we have to do. Like we have a movie subscription, which every month we pay $12. That one is mostly due on the 15th. My husband also do like an auto pay for investment, and normally he will buy single stocks. Major investment is our index fund and stuff. That one is being auto before we even get money in our account. But this one is kind of like small stocks that you buy. So I will do stocks, and that one is auto pay for $300. That one is mostly middle of the month and end of the month, so 30th. We might be able to not buy this and keep the money to see how much. So that those ones will come later. And also one thing is subscription. We have a few subscriptions that we don't want to forgo, and that one cost us about $11. That one, there's no way we can forgo it. And that one is also the middle of the month. I think pretty much the most important stuff that we are going to focus on this month. And like I said, you guys know that I budget in 4 categories: my bill expenses, variable expenses, sinking fund, and savings, challenge, and investment. But because of the situation that we are right now, we are going by what is important. As time goes on, I'll come up and tell you guys how things has changed. But as not now, we are going by what is important. So when my husband get paid, we know for the first payment, we have to do our mortgage. We have to do food, especially gas. Yeah, we have to do that. Internet, yes. Then we use it to pay the most important. Then the second payment, we look at it and say, this is what we can't pay. So this is how my budget is going to look like in April. Just this. The rest of the money, like my sinking fund, savings, challenges, probably chipping in here and there. Those ones will come from my pay, which, to tell you guys that I don't even know how much I'm going to get paid because I haven't worked a lot. The last time I worked a lot was ending of February. This month, nope, your girl hasn't worked. I think I've only worked for the 2 weeks. I think I worked like 14 hours. From like 100 hours to 14 hours. That's a big change. So if you haven't set your budget yet, maybe this should be a reminder for you to go look at your expenses and your budget. I'll go ahead and do the math and see how much we need for April to survive. I mean, survivor mode. So let's see, 24 plus 100,000 plus 200 plus 160 plus 110 plus 120 plus 40 plus 535 plus 100 plus 12 plus 300 plus 11. So total amount that we need is going to be $5,308. So that's the amount that we need, which we're going to check, analyze all the payment that is coming in to make sure that we can stay on top of it. In the worst scenario, like I said, we go by the most important, which I've listed them for most important. Yeah, I know mortgage has to get paid. Like Apple One, I can decide to cancel it right now if I think that we can pay. Like some of the stuff, like my student loan, I can decide not to do that. For movie, we can stop it anytime, but we just want to have it. So that would be like going to the movie. Summer is coming, we need to do something with the kids. instead of spending another like $100, $120 to go eat outside, we can take them to the movie, and that would be a game changing. They like movie, we like movie, then that would be a problem solved. So, and the movie, like the movie for instance, is carry for it. So in case this month we pay $12 and my husband don't use the ticket, we pile it up until we have enough for like maybe 6 or 8 people, then we go watch it. So paying it is something that I wouldn't worry about it a lot. For the stocks, we can decide we don't have any money for the month. We paid the important ones. We can decide to be like, okay, we are not buying stocks this month. That's okay. So that's how I'm looking at my budget right now. So like, I'm sure some of you have been like, oh, Josy, where are you? Yeah, I'm here. It just be like a change, a big change for me. It's kind of a transition. And like I said, I will talk about it at the right time, what I was doing, why I did that change when the right time comes. So thanks to everybody for watching me. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for my subscribers. I really appreciate everybody checking my video out. Bye-bye.